Good, beautiful morning. It is November 1st, 2024. I am John. I am your host. This is my version of our collective spiritual walk. It's the version of it that I see through my eyes, even though we're all interconnected. Today is the first day of the new moon, of new beginnings. And the fact that it happened on 11/1, November 1st, the number, the serendipity, the energy that comes with that, and getting ready for today. When I first woke up this morning and started going through my morning ritual, we're going to talk more about rituals today. I thought, what am I going to talk about? But as it should be, as I just let myself be open, things started to resonate with me. New rituals, new beginnings. I am in the process of moving because I realize that I have outgrown my current space. Those of you that know me personally in this phase of my being know that this time a year ago, I had went through an upheaval in my life. I have talked about it in past episodes. And I ended up taking a corporate job for about 3 months. And even in doing that, I did not quit being self-employed. Something inside of me, even though I needed that consistency for a little bit, always knew that I was just meant to be different. If we open ourselves up and listen to what guides us, we know. We know where we're meant to be, what we're meant to do. Holistically, no, but you get a purpose. You feel your purpose. You don't find it. It comes to you. It resonates with you. My big purpose, as I've talked about before, is adding a new homeless shelter to the general area I live, just so people can feel that they have a safe space to lay their head where they don't have to worry. I understand not everybody will want that. To some people, that's conforming. I understand that. For it to be there, should they choose to want it. During the 90-day span that I took a corporate job, I would pass this one spot every morning, and as I would pass it, if I passed it before 7:30, I knew that I was running on the time schedule that I desired to. It hit me this morning when I was on my way to get my morning tea and hang out with my favorite 7-year-old that I see there every weekday morning. I looked in that same spot and for the same time, because I knew if I was hitting it before 7:30, I would get to the gas station in time to spend 5 or 10 minutes with her before she went off to school. Same ritual, totally different reasons. I love that I can grow and confine myself. There's one part of my day, talking about rituals, that I do not look at until after I make this video, because whatever the outcome in looking at that, I've chose not to do it till after this, because I don't want it to in any way negatively affect the energy that I have when I'm talking with you all. Y'all. I'm leaving today to drive my parents to a wedding out of state. I've never really been one for vacations per se. I've always been adamant about, if you build a life that you love, you don't need a vacation from it. And I think that maybe I'm choosing to look at that from a different angle. Taking a vacation does not mean you've not built a life that you love, or that you need time away from it. Now that I'm understanding myself better, I think vacation to me is about stepping outside of your daily habits, so your soul has time to rest and to regroup and be with itself. Because when we're outside of that bubble that we're normally in, it gives that a chance to just melt away, and for us to realign ourselves. Over the next 60 days, I looked this morning, the moon has 4 cycles. It cycles every 29.5 days, which means that each cycle lasts, where is it? I have it written down. 7.375 days. So not only are we in a new moon starting today on 11/1, this December 31st into January 1st, we also go through another moon phase, a new moon phase. These next 61 days, take these days to let go of what no longer fits you. Look at your rituals, look at your habits. Ask yourself why you really have them, and do they serve you? I really, as I was meditating this morning, it was on me that we really don't, I don't think to some degree we really have to change our habits. I think in coming into understanding our worthiness, our self-worth, our self-love, we start to just feel that those other pieces don't fit anymore. That we're not that we're above them, everybody is worthy, but it's not what fits our soul, our journey. So I think as we learn our self-worth, we just don't desire to have those old patterns anymore. They kind of fade away. And I love that so much, that we can, when we allow ourselves to understand our worthiness, that the rest of it just kind of falls away, that we don't have to understand the full game plan. We just holistically, instinctively just know that if we walk with an open heart, that the rest will open itself up to us. I was listening to a talk this morning on trusting God, trusting the universe, about fully letting go. And it made me realize there was something in my life that I had not wanted to lose control over. I've talked about it in one of the past talks that I had paid someone for their opinion and they offered me option A and B. And I said that I felt that A and B weren't the only options, that there was a C and an option C, and that I had reached out to them and paid them for their opinion to find C, not to tell me A and B that were already in front of me. So this morning, I just let that go. It will work itself out. I'm so blessed to be open to understanding myself and taking chances and risk. Is it all going to work out every single time? Nope. But I'm doing what I love and what I feel makes a difference for myself and for those around me. I'm talking about rituals and patterns. It hit me this morning how much I would choose people to be in my life because they fit my pattern. I would choose people that I felt were broken because in helping them find their self-worth, I got that hit of oxytocin, don't know, dopamine, whichever love drug that resides inside of us. I would get it from helping them, giving them a space to help themselves. I think that's a better way to put it. Giving them a space to help themselves, which is good, and I love that I did that. But I was doing it because I didn't want to open up and look at myself and tell myself I was worthy. Making them feel worthy I was using as a substitute instead of just being able to look at myself and understand my worthiness. I love this journey. I am so full of gratitude for the opportunity to understand my walk on this earth more and more each day. I still have habits that don't serve me. I still drink. I still smoke. But I understand them, and I'm not beating myself up about them, because as I walk through my journey, that which is not meant to be will fall away. I don't believe that we have to try hard. We just have to understand our self-worth. On this day of new beginnings, may you understand your worthiness enough that something falls away for you. I love you.